Yeah.
Hello, everybody. My name is Jared Weathers, and welcome back to my channel. And back in the podcast here with Aaron. Um, so did you look at the Google Doc before we did this?
I kind of skimmed through it to kind of get an idea what we were going to talk about. So yeah, I read coronavirus and I'm like, oh fuck.
Well, yeah, we have to talk about that.
Yeah, it's a big issue.
It is.
Yeah,
Um,
it's a huge
but
issue.
there's a lot in here.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
first we're gonna start with uh Super Tuesday from yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna look at those results right now. Let me
Yep.
pull those up. Um,
Yeah, I saw Mike Bloomberg basically kind of dipped.
yeah, he's out.
Yeah, he's out of the campaign and supported Joe Biden. So I mean,
Of course he is.
two old white folks.
Yeah. Um. So yesterday, Joe Biden won most of the states.
Yeah,
Uh, but yeah. So we're just gonna go through what Bernie Sanders won because he won a lot less than Joe.
yeah.
So the states that voted yesterday were Alabama, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Maine, Massachusetts, Minnesota, North Carolina, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Vermont, and Virginia. So,
It's a lot
you
of
know,
states.
a lot of states voted yesterday. So we're gonna
Yeah.
go through what Bernie Sanders won, and then the rest Joe Biden won. So
Hmm.
California, pretty early, right after the polls closed, they called it for Bernie Sanders.
Yeah.
Um, they're saying it's mostly because of um, a lot of the Hispanic people that live in California, and early voting obviously really helped.
Yeah. Which is understandable.
Right. Colorado, also called right after the polls closed for Bernie Sanders. So
That's I mean Bernie's a good candidate, you
I
know.
agree. Uh, Utah, that wasn't as early called for Sanders, but he won Utah, which is
Mhm.
kind of odd because usually Utah is a um more you know
Yeah.
moderate to right leaning
Yeah.
you
It's
know and then Vermont obviously called for Bernie Sanders because he's the senator from there. So obviously he
mhm.
won his home state.
Obviously you gotta win your home state. If you don't win your home state, what are you doing?
Elizabeth Warren. just
Oh my
just say it. She did not win Massachusetts.
no, she didn't.
No. Um. So Joe Biden won the rest of the states: Minnesota, North Carolina, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Texas, all those, Massachusetts and Maine, and Arkansas and Alabama.
Right?
Um. We vote next Tuesday, so in six
We do, don't
days.
we? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Um. I don't know if you want to announce who you're voting for, but I'm gonna be voting for Bernie Sanders next week. So.
I'm probably not gonna vote. I don't know. I
Well,
might.
not.
I don't know.
I mean,
If
Bernie's still on the table.
yeah, yeah. I mean, if I do go vote, I will vote for Bernie.
I am
So
definitely voting for Bernie. Um, I'm gonna make a prediction right now. I predict Bernie's gonna win Michigan next week, next Tuesday.
ooh, that is a that's a bargain. That's a bargain. That's a bargain vote.
Yeah,
That's a bargain prediction right there. Because like you don't know.
I know. I know 100%. Bernie, just like 4 years
I think
ago, Bernie Sanders is gonna win Michigan.
yeah.
I really do. Um, All right. So, did you see the second thing we're going to talk about on the podcast this time?
Um, I'm opening the Google Doc right now, so
Okay.
because since I'm on my phone, I don't have to, you know, I can read it and be on the podcast at the same time.
Right.
I see we have Jesse Smollett.
Yep.
I'm gonna be
Yep.
talking
He's
about him.
back in the news. Did you hear what happened?
I did not.
So, what was it like what was it last year? Last February? I
Think
think it
it
was
was.
last February.
Yeah.
Um, Jesse Smollett, one of the actors from Empire, and he
Hmm.
also was in the Mighty Ducks. I think he was only in the first one. Um, what?
He was.
Yeah, yeah, he was one of the little kids in that movie.
Oh, he was probably not Jesse Hall, but his brother.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But Jesse Smollett, actor, comes from a pretty, wealthy family. Um,
Mhm.
he's a pretty decent singer. Honestly. Um,
I haven't seen
he
Empire, so I wouldn't know.
he's good. But last year he set up a hate crime in
Hmm.
Chicago where I believe he lives. Um,
Yep.
and he paid a couple actors from the show Empire to be the one to attack him. Um,
Right.
and so he was arrested, and they Kim Fox, the prosecutor on that case, decided
Mhm.
to drop all the charges after about a month, and everyone was really upset. Rahm Emanuel, the then mayor, and the police chief both said that it was um, a miscarriage of justice in the case because of what Kim Fox decided to do.
Mhm.
Um, well, last month, a different prosecutor decided to um, re-indict him on those same charges.
Right.
Since a judge did not dismiss it, Kim Fox, the prosecutor, did. Means that
Mhm.
there's no double jeopardy, so they could still
Right.
get him
See,
again.
that's what I was thinking. Oh, it's double jeopardy. But then now that you mentioned that,
Yeah, I kind of thought I'm like, well, if I don't explain it this way, everyone's gonna be like, well, isn't that double jeopardy? But it's not because
right,
a
right,
judge didn't dismiss it.
right.
Um, but then so he got reindicted, and he is going to be tried. He's actually going to be tried for that case from last year.
Okay.
So let's hope he gets convicted.
Yeah, let's hope so. In the words
Because
of a non-atheist, let's pray.
oh jeez. Um no. Praying does bad things. No, but I was really upset when I heard that he was being let off, and I was like, that's unfair.
Hmm.
That is not justice in my eyes. It's not justice in anybody's eyes. But then what's really funny is Kim Fox then comes back and said, well, her office. It's not really explained who it was, but her office, which could be anybody. Um, they've said that they're just doing this to get Kim Fox, um, so she's not reelected. But it's like the one of the biggest uh court cases of in Chicago in a very long time. You
Yeah,
decided to just let him slide. Like
that
this is your fault.
that was her calling. She
Exactly.
chose to drop all the charges,
Yes.
so she can't come back and say, "Hey, you know, stuff like that." It
Right.
doesn't work that way.
Right.
You drop the
Exactly.
charges. You drop the charges. Let it go. You
Yeah.
know.
Right, it's your own fault. You dropped him, so just back up and let a real prosecutor do what you were supposed to do.
Exactly.
Uh,
Do your job.
exactly.
You had one job.
She did. She had one job, and she's like, nah, she just didn't do it. Like that's
He's good.
you can't. You can't. No, I refuse to accept her being like, oh what? What do you do? Like no, no, don't. Um, but I really hope Chicago does not reelect her this year because she does not deserve it.
Right.
All right, so we're gonna talk about the coronavirus now. Um,
No.
so the coronavirus, obviously, I'm sure a lot of people heard about it, but if you haven't somehow, um, it is it's really a Chinese disease. It it uh
Yeah.
it originated in Wuhan, China, right almost in the middle of China. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
And I don't even know the number, but the number of dead is in the hundreds of thousands, I think, at this point, or like the thousands at this point. And
Yeah.
we have seen the first 6 deaths here within the last
All it was
couple
it was
months.
all in, it was all in Washington State.
It was, yeah,
And there I guess there was someone who works at Amazon headquarters in Seattle. He ended up getting the coronavirus as well.
right,
So it's becoming an epidemic. I guess now there are two strains of coronavirus. There's type L, that's the most severe, and then there's type S that is less severe. But if you still get it, be careful. You know
right.
that
Um, it has not come to Michigan yet, so that's good. Uh,
uh, as far as I know, no,
no.
it has. Um,
Most of it's been like,
there was a few cases of it in Chicago.
yeah, but it hasn't come here yet, so we're still safe.
We're fine. The mitten is protecting us.
That's right. Um, but yeah, so it's a huge thing. New Japan Pro Wrestling has canceled a lot of their shows because of it.
Hmm.
Um, there's I think ROH canceled a show because of it also.
I think I couldn't be too sure, but
WWE was thinking about canceling Elimination Chamber because of it. They
right.
didn't, but they're highly considering it. They're
I
even
mean, it's only like four days away from Elimination Chamber, something
yeah.
like that. So I mean,
Well, it's
if they
Sunday, so
cancel it now, yeah, if they cancel it now, I think the most people that would be more offended and hurt are the people who bought the tickets to go to the show.
yeah, but they still be refunded because
Well,
they
yeah,
canceled it.
yeah, true. But
Just like New Japan, all the people that bought tickets to their shows, they all got refunded because the company decided to shut it down. But
right,
um, what was I gonna say? I forgot what I
they're
was gonna say. Jeez.
they're still planning on doing the Olympics in Tokyo.
Yep. Yep.
Um,
Still hoping to
it,
do that.
it's still gonna happen. The Olympics are still gonna happen, as far as we know.
As of right now, they are. It's still a few months away, but
Because
they're really keeping an eye
they're
on this
kind
whole
of,
thing.
yeah, they're really keeping an eye on the coronavirus. Just because I mean the Olympics is a huge thing, and if you have so many people from so many different countries and cultures, and you end up getting the coronavirus and you bring it back, and it's just like it's already a huge cycle that's keep going,
Yeah.
and it's bad, you know.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's a way to contain it and cure it. There has to be,
There is.
there's it,
Well, I don't know
it's
about curing it, but containing it. You got to be in quarantine for
definitely,
2 weeks.
yeah. Just make sure the apparently it can uh make sure to clean your phone screens at least twice a day.
Yeah. Make sure
Just
you wash your hands, clean.
wash your
Make
hands.
sure.
Make sure the water that you're washing your hands with is as hot as it can be.
Yep.
Hot water kills germs and viruses. It, you
Yep.
know, make sure you clean your phone screens at least twice a day.
Yep.
Hmm.
Uh, all the flights to China, and they're talking about Italy, Iran, most of the European Union. The flights were going to be either um, heavily toned down or completely canceled because it's really it's most of the European Union and Iran
Hmm.
for some reason got it.
Yeah,
It's weird. Not even
I
close to
don't know.
China, but whatever. It
Yeah, but
doesn't
you
make
have,
any
you have
sense.
people that you have people that travel to China and come
Yeah.
back, and then that's how the U.S. got the coronavirus. Someone went to
Yeah.
China, brought it back, and it's been spreading.
Well, the four people that died in the nursing home, none of
They
them
were
were in contact with anyone who went to China. None of them went to China, and they still got it.
that's just really weird.
Yeah. Those were the first four cases that we know of at the moment that they have not come in contact with anyone who went to China, and none of them have gone to China themselves.
Right, right.
They just contracted it,
That's
and
weird.
no one's really sure how that happened yet.
It's
In
just
in
weird.
that was in Washington State, in
Yep.
Seattle.
Outside of it was about like maybe 12 miles outside of Seattle, so that area,
Yeah,
that general area. So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Well, they called it Seattle on the news. So,
right,
um,
because it's a
all right,
high popularity place.
right. So we're gonna, everyone's talking about that, so we don't really have to really, talk about it much. But there is something I do really feel like we need to talk about.
Okay.
Um, there's a rapper. Her name is Megan the
Yep.
Stallion.
Hmm. I heard about this.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. I watch state NBC Stay Tuned on Snapchat,
Oh,
so they do a lot of these news stories. So that's how I found out there's two strains of the coronavirus.
oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
I was watching
But
Hip
yeah,
Hop
Megan
DX, I believe it was. I think it was Hip
yeah,
Hop DX.
there was something about her contract that
Yeah.
she wasn't
So
able to release new music.
when she signed her first contract, at the age of 20, which is really young for someone to sign a contract for a label
Hmm.
by
Yeah,
themselves. Because when at least when I mean I'm only 23, but when I was 20 or whatever, like I probably would have just signed it regardless. Like I wouldn't even
you would
care.
you would just seen the dollar signs on the contract be like
Yeah,
free money. Boom.
yeah. Be like, you know what, whatever. But
I'm making money.
yeah, there's a clause in that contract that she had,
Mm.
um, that said that I think if she left the label or something along those lines, that
Yeah.
she couldn't release music for like a year or something, and
Right.
so she was going to leave that label,
Yep.
and so they threw that clause in, and they're
Hmm.
like, you can't because the clause in the contract that you signed says you can't.
Right.
But then, I think it was a Supreme Court, wherever she
I,
lives,
yeah.
said that that's unconstitutional and ruled that she can still release music even though she signed the contract.
Which I think is a cool thing.
Yeah,
She can release music, and even though she's still on contract,
yeah.
or yeah, it's
But I think now all the music that she owns is owned by her.
hmm
All the music that she releases is owned by her and not the
yes,
label. So
right. It's kind of similar to the Taylor Swift
yeah,
stuff that happened a
yeah.
while back. So
That was about what, like a year and a half ago, 2018, wasn't it?
yeah, something like that.
I think it was. Um,
Hmm.
All right, so the NFL.
The NFL.
The NFL
Ooh,
is really insane right now. Um, Drew
yeah.
Brees decided not to retire.
Wow.
Yeah,
That,
he's
that,
coming back
that
for at least another year, I believe, for the
that's a
Saints.
bold move. That's a bold move on him.
Tom Brady is not coming back to the Patriots this year. He will have a different team.
Bring Brady home.
Oh, Jesus. Please don't do that. Don't bring him back to Michigan. No one likes him. Um,
He was a great quarterback at Michigan. What?
yeah, but he hasn't played for Michigan since 1999, my dude.
I know.
I don't
Brady.
want him. I don't want him on my Lions. I don't want that. I don't want that.
Him and Stafford would be the best quarterback
No,
duo.
Stafford would be out of a job. He'd have to move to a different team.
No, he wouldn't.
Yes, he would. Yes, he would. You cannot tell me that he wouldn't. He would have to move to a different team. You back up, sir. You back up. Don't at me on this either. Um,
You would have to go to another team. I mean,
he
probably
would. He would
drop
because
down to second string.
he's been the starter since 2009. He doesn't know how to be a backup. He'd want to be a starter again, so he'd have to
Who
go to a
said
team that has a bad starter.
who said Stafford would be the backup?
Because
Brady.
Tom Brady
Brady.
would always be the starter.
Brady would be the backup
No, he would
in
not.
my eyes. Tom Brady. Tom Brady would be the backup in my lineup.
That's in your lineup. In actuality, in the reality that we live in, Tom Brady would be the starter and Stafford would have to be the backup, or he'd have to leave, which he would leave.
And then Stafford would go to the Patriots.
I highly doubt that. Um,
Switcheroo.
he might go to he might go to the Bears, make the Bears better.
Oof.
Just saying.
Who, Brady?
No,
Oh,
Stafford.
Stafford. If
Idiot.
if Brady were to come to Detroit, okay, got it.
If he was, yes, but I don't
If
believe he is.
that's a big if. I think honestly, I think Brady is gonna go to the new team.
What new team?
Isn't there gonna be a new team
No,
in the NFL? No,
no, no.
I thought there was.
What team would that be?
Thought never mind. Wrong sport. Wrong sport.
What are you
Wrong
talking
sport.
about?
The NHL is getting a new team, so I was like,
Oh yeah, no,
and I thought the NFL was also going to expand, get
no.
another team, but
Uh,
uh,
speaking of the NFL though, they uh extended the season one more game, so there'll be 17 regular season games and 3 preseason games.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
So preseason's going to be shorter.
Yep. And the season's gonna have 18 weeks instead of 17 now.
Nice.
Yeah. Um. I mean that's really it. I mean
I mean,
oh the draft is at the end of April, and I will be reviewing all the rounds on my YouTube channel. So look out for
yes,
that.
the whole draft.
Right here on this channel that you're watching this on.
Mhm.
I will be reviewing the NFL draft, rounds 1 through 7, all of them. Every pick, every round, every team. It's gonna be long. It's gonna be a lot.
I think who the number one pick's going to be.
You think so?
Oh yeah, it's going to be J.K. Dobbins from Ohio State.
No.
Yes.
Nope. It's gonna be the quarterback from I think it's LSU. Tua, whatever his name is.
Do you think?
I mean,
I'm saying it's J.K. Dobbins.
I really don't think so.
We'll have to wait and see.
I'm really interested though to see where Shea Patterson's gonna end up. If he's gonna go to baseball, or if he's gonna go to the NFL.
Oh, that's right, because he plays both baseball and football.
Yeah, and he got
So
drafted by the Rangers a couple years ago.
yeah, he did.
So we'll have to see where he ends up.
I think honestly, I think he's gonna play baseball. I don't think he's truly ready for the NFL.
I
I,
I would like to agree with you, but you also got to look though. Patrick Mahomes, who was drafted by the Tigers, is now the best quarterback in the NFL.
yeah,
I mean, he won the MVP at the Super Bowl. He won the Super Bowl. So I don't know.
correct.
We'll we'll have to see if
Yeah,
Shea really wants to go play baseball.
if he wants to play baseball, he'll go play baseball. But if he wants to play football, he'll go to the NFL draft this year. And
Yeah.
again, if his heart's in football, he'll go to football. But it's hard to tell. He's really good at baseball. He's good,
Yeah.
but
But you
he's
know
also
what?
a great quarterback.
We're just gonna have to see. Um,
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see what happens.
have you seen any of the XFL games?
I've watched highlights. I haven't watched a game.
I started to watch a game, but I'm like, it's not my. I want to watch my team, but my team was the next day, and I forgot. I forgot. Um, but yeah,
I'm liking
so
the XFL so far. I'm
me
loving
too. Yeah, they're
it.
actually making a profit, so
It's a lot better than its first installment.
and it's a lot better than the AAF, unfortunately.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But I'm really hoping the Alliance of American Football really gets the funding back, and that they have a second season, a full second season. Because you can have the XFL after the Super Bowl, you can have uh the AAF after that in the like in the actual summer, and then you have the NFL right through you know the fall and winter.
That's true.
So then you have
And
football
that would
all year.
exactly. And then what you need to do is have you seen female arena football
The
before?
lingerie football,
Yeah.
yeah.
Bring that back. I don't know if they don't do it anymore, but if they do, bring it back in the winter, you know, or something.
I would agree with you, but the thing is, if women really want to play football, I really think that they should play, in the already male dominated leagues.
That's true. I mean, we already have a woman for a coach in the NFL.
Yep.
Well, an offensive coach, but still, she's a coach.
And we have a female ref. So, you know,
That's true. So if women want to play, if you women listening, you want to play football, sign up for the NFL draft.
okay, well, I don't know if there's any women who play football listening to us, but
Say women in general who listens to this podcast. If any women listen and you want to play football, go to college, get a football scholarship. Boom. Go to the
uh
NFL.
I really don't think it's that easy. But we're moving on.
It's
We're
not
just
that
gonna
easy.
axe that right here. Um
Exit. Exit.
so you watch WrestleMania, right, on YouTube?
Yeah. I watch his videos, yes.
I am getting really tired of their videos.
What did he post this time?
Okay, so I guess it's more on me. But the other day, I saw the video that that WWE canceled the Elimination Chamber match for the Universal Championship number one contender.
Right.
Well, I saw it, and when I first looked at it, I swear it said WWE cancels uh Chamber, like they just canceled the entire pay per view.
Right.
And all their videos lately have been really clickbaity, like super clickbaity.
Oh yeah, that's his like gimmick. Yeah, he does that a lot.
Well, I hate it, and I really hope that they stop
See,
because
I enjoy his behind the Titantron videos where
I
he
do
like,
too. No, no, I
those
like their
those are
videos.
great. But like his normal everyday videos that are like articles, it gets annoying because like, you click on it and then it's something different. Like it's just
Yeah,
like Pro Wrestling Unlimited,
yeah,
you know. It's just like that. See, when you watch a video from Cultaholic, Wrestle Talk, what culture, those are true to their word,
yeah,
true to the thumbnail, true to the title.
yeah.
With WrestleMania,
They're
it's
they're trying to
different.
bring you in. They're not trying to do a bait and switch.
Right. They're not just trying to give views, they're trying to entertain you. And
Right.
Cultaholic, I excuse me. I love Cultaholic's videos, especially, the Cultaholic news, the
Yeah.
ten the lists videos, all that. It entertains me. And I
Right.
keep watching and watching and watching. And I just can't do that with WrestleMania. The only
No,
videos of WrestleMania I can like really watch and watch and watch are the behind the Titantron
I agree.
videos. That's it. Like I don't even
Yeah.
watch his news videos because
I will
they're
sometimes
they're
just to
they're
get a.
misleading. They're misleading.
They are. They're very misleading. Like the title, the thumbnail, all of it. It's all just to get you to click
Like
on it.
on the thumbnail it showed Nakamura, Cesaro, and Sami Zayn holding the IC title up, and then you see in the background the electric billboard saying Elimination Chamber. Like what?
Right.
Like Elimination Chamber hasn't even happened yet.
Right.
So yeah, I totally agree with you.
So look, if you watch this and you like I like WrestleMania, I do.
I do too.
But we need to get them to realize clickbait is not the answer.
We don't need another ninja or like any other YouTuber that clickbaits. That puts
Does Ninja really clickbait though? Does he? Does he really though?
I mean he himself is clickbait.
How?
People
How is
people
that even possible?
people see Ninja, they click on him. He's just that popular.
Okay, but that's not clickbait. That's just you like him and you're gonna watch whatever he does.
I mean,
Clickbait is a bait and switch scheme.
right.
I
I
don't. I guess I'm not following you.
I don't know. It's hard to explain a little bit. But like again, I totally agree with you with the whole he needs to stop doing
Yeah,
the bait and switch. Like if
I like the
if
behind the Titantron stuff because that's
yes,
not clickbait. You know?
exactly. No, those are entertaining. Like I
Yeah.
I love watching those videos. He just released a new one. It was about the whole Macho Man and Stephanie McMahon affair
Yeah,
that
I saw
just
that. I loved
happened.
it.
I didn't watch it yet, so
Oh man, it's so good.
but it looked really good. When I found out he was doing the video on that, I was like, oh, okay, I gotta really check that out.
It's not too long, but it really goes in depth to
His
why
his
believe
behind the Titantron videos aren't really that long. Like it depends on
no.
the subject he's talking about.
Yeah. I really want to see the new Dark Side of the Ring um
Hmm.
season because I don't know if you saw it, but they're going to be doing uh the Benoit case
Ooh,
in I think it's season 3 this time.
I'm so happy.
But it's only on Vice on it's
YouTube.
on well yeah, but you got to pay for that unfortunately for the Dark Side of the Ring stuff.
Dang.
Um you can watch it on your computer on
Hmm.
Vice. I think it's viceland.com.
Hmm.
Um and that's free. Um
All right.
they said it's on Hulu, but you have to pay for live TV and that's just too much.
Yeah.
Um yeah, so I really want to see that.
So with the So again, WrestleMania, just stop misleading your
Yeah,
fans
you,
like
you need to
that.
stop.
We don't appreciate it. We want to watch entertaining videos, but
Yeah,
when you bait and switch, we're not going to click.
I completely agree.
Make that a
Um,
t-shirt. If you bait and switch, we're not going to click.
seriously. All right. So I gotta ask you a serious question.
Ask away, buddy.
Do you think Orange Cassidy is killing the wrestling business?
No, he's painting the hell, killing the business.
Killing the business.
It's his gimmick. It's his shtick. He's awesome. I love Orange Cassidy.
If if I
If
told
you
you,
saw his other stuff from other promotions, you'd be amazed at what he can do.
if I told you people believe Orange Cassidy's killing the business, what would you say to me?
I'd say they're idiots.
I agree with that.
They're
Um,
marks. They're
they're marks.
marks.
They're marks. Oh no, we
I
got
mean,
marks in the crowd, don't we?
it's simple. Orange Cassidy isn't killing the business. He's making it better by
I
being
agree.
entertaining.
I
The
agree.
hands in the pockets and the little shin kick. Come on, dude. I love that.
Yeah.
Never in my mind would I ever think, oh, I would do that. No, I wouldn't. I'd be
No.
blasting your head off.
Yeah. I saw it because Brian Zane of Wrestling with Regret.
Awesome
Um,
person. We love his videos.
and you look like his brother.
I,
Um,
I look like as if I was him,
uh,
like his twin or something.
yeah. Um, he posted on Twitter the other day.
Hmm. Did
Some
he?
people were saying that Orange Cassidy's killing the business because of his, really low effort gimmick. And he uh, he said, if anyone thinks that he's really killing the business, then you need to look at this video. Oh God, hold on. And there was a video. I think it was of Orange, but I don't remember. But he posted the video below, and I saw that was. I'm like, do people actually believe that? Apparently they do. But I disagree with the that he's killing the business because he's obviously not. He's just
He's an entertaining. It's his character. He's entertaining. Like, why can't people see that? If you saw his match from Revolution, yeah, he did that. He did his gimmick, but then he actually wrestled. He actually showed, hey, I'm a good wrestler. I
right.
know what I'm doing.
Me and Tony and Bryce, when I went over to Bryce's house, we were watching Orange Cassidy matches,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a match with Orange and Joey Janela
Oh gosh.
where Joey Janela came out dressed like Orange Cassidy.
Oh my gosh.
He had
Was
the
it
shades
from
and the
PW?
pants and
Was it from PWG?
um
Because they do that in PWG sometimes. Like one time, Kevin Steen came out dressed as the Young Bucks, and someone came out dressed as Kevin Steen. They had this little altercation. It was so funny. Like
no,
I assume it was.
I think it was Beyond. I think it was Beyond Wrestling.
Oh, okay. Well, they do that too sometimes. They're entertaining.
I can't remember who it was. I'm going to look it up again
Uh,
and send it to you,
Orange
but
Orange Cassidy used to wrestle in Chikara. He used to wrestle at Chikara Pro. He was a luchador. He wore a mask and a bodysuit and everything, and he was like, his stuff is really good,
oh yeah, I love watching Orange Cassidy stuff. Like he's amazing.
especially with the hands in the pockets and the
Yeah.
gimmick. It's just
It's
it,
it's the
it,
best.
it's entertaining. It gets
And
fans
then
off their feet. The way he did stuff with Pac at Revolution, he showed that he can wrestle. He showed that, hey, I'm not just this gimmick with the hands in the pockets and the sunglasses and little shin kicks. I'm a wrestler, and I
right.
know what I'm doing. And he's just an entertaining guy. He's
He is.
awesome. He's hilarious. And I laugh when he puts the hands in, like, that's like the gimmick. It's
Yeah.
amazing. So
All right.
killing the business? No. Making the
No.
business better? Hell yes.
So moving on from Orange, and we're gonna get into the WWE Hall of Fame.
But before we do, I want
Yeah.
to add something AEW related.
Okay.
Colt Cabana is all elite. Colt Cabana
Officially?
has signed with all. Yep,
Wow.
yep. They announced it on Instagram. On their Instagram, Colt Cabana is officially all elite.
Oh man, and CM Punk is all corporate.
All elite and all corporate.
Oh man.
Oh, buddy. But yes, let's get to the WWE Hall of Fame 2020 latest inductee.
John Bradshaw
Where's,
Layfield.
where's the cowbell? Ding, 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 ding. No. John
Yes, last
Bradshaw.
night it was announced JBL is officially being inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame.
I'm excited. I'm happy. I've always loved JBL. Funny thing, when he first was in WWF, he was known as Justin Hawk Bradshaw.
Yeah.
Um, he looked like the type of guy that would just be on appearance for maybe months and get fired. But
Yeah,
luckily,
he
it
did.
didn't happen. But like, luckily, he changed his gimmick, became Bradshaw with the APA with Farouk, entertaining as hell, and then went from APA to JBL.
Yep.
I loved him as a heel as
To
JBL.
John
I love
Bradshaw Layfield.
longest reigning WWE with Farouk, entertaining as hell, and then went from APA to JBL.
Yep.
I loved him as a heel as
To
JBL.
John
I love
Bradshaw Layfield.
longest reigning WWE champion at one time at that time.
Yeah.
Like, how do you get better than JBL? Classic
Apparently the
matches with.
Bellas.
Oh gosh.
So now the Hall of Fame class for 2020 is
NWO,
NWO,
the Twins.
Bella Twins, JBL, somebody else. Who's the other person?
Oh, British Bulldog.
British
Right?
Bulldog, that's right. Yep. British
Yeah.
Bulldog. Um
I always thought he was already inducted in the Hall of Fame, but I didn't remember if he was or not. So I was like, wait, Bulldog? Bulldog.
um so yeah, so now they just need
Celebrity.
a celebrity for the celebrity wing. So we'll see what they
Seth
pull
Green.
out. Oh, I hope so. Oh my god, I hope so.
I mean,
Hugh Jackman?
Bob Barker.
Isn't he already in the Hall of Fame?
Is he?
I think he is.
I know Bob Euchre is in the Hall of Fame.
Pretty sure Barker is. We'll have to check that out later.
I don't know.
Off air.
It's on the WWE app on the alumni page.
Um,
But Seth, what if Shaq? Well, he didn't really do much.
we didn't. He just showed up and I don't know, chopped Big Show. What did he do? I don't know.
Well, when he first appeared, he was a guest GM of Raw when they were doing the guest GM
Oh yeah.
stuff. So Shaq did that,
Mm-hmm.
and then he left, and then appeared at WrestleMania 32 in the Battle Royal.
Yep.
Had a stare down with Big Show, and then got eliminated.
Yep.
With the Big Show,
and has not been back since.
No.
Maybe Gronk.
I'm thinking Gronk actually.
Because he actually did more. Like
I mean, he got in the ring at WrestleMania 33.
Yeah.
During the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal.
Messed up Jinder Mahal. Like he flipped him inside out. Like it wasn't just like a shove. Like he got in a football stance and then like shoulder tackled him and just wrecked him.
I would love to see Gronk and John Cena be a football style tag team.
That'd be amazing.
Like, because they both play football.
They're both from New England.
Especially Gronk.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, obviously you're trying to
John Cena used to do the 3-point stance thing. He used to, and then he stopped doing it. And then, I just
I
think
have
it
I
would
have a
be
great
to see
team name
growing
for it. Are you ready
consistency.
for this?
And plus, they're both from Boston.
Right.
They're both hometown. They're both
Yeah.
from the same place.
I have um a great tag team name for them. Right? Are you ready for this?
What?
The 3 Point Stands. Stans. Because they're
I
they're
like it.
big fans of each other. They
I
stand each
like.
other.
I like it. It's awesome.
Yeah.
They have Smat Pack.
um.
we
All right, we're
were,
moving on.
we were
We're moving
watching.
on. We're moving on. We're moving on.
Okay. All right.
So,
Next
are
we have.
we never getting the four horsewomen and on the main roster? Is that just never gonna happen?
I mean, as far as I know, Charlotte's going back to NXT. Bailey's a heel. Sasha's back, but we don't know what's going on with her. Becky is a
The biggest
queen
face of all time.
type. Yeah, and then you have the four horsewomen of MMA who are not even around anymore. The only two that are around is Marina Shafir. Well, technically, she's not really around, but I mean, she's around the business because she's Roderick Strong's wife.
Right.
And then we have Shayna Baszler, who is top top heel right now, in my opinion, for the
Yeah.
women at least for the women.
She's
Um,
going to win at
she's
WrestleMania.
gonna win the chamber. We're gonna see Becky Lynch versus Shayna Baszler one
Oh,
on one.
we'll
We're
get to
gonna
that.
see that. We're
Um,
gonna see that.
I just ever since they all got called up around the same time,
Like
except for
we were
Becky.
supposed to see that big match.
Yeah,
Like everyone was hyping for it. Like everyone on Twitter and YouTube and everyone was like, okay,
Instagram,
Survivor.
everybody.
Like everyone was like, okay, Survivor Series, we need to see this match. Or WrestleMania, we need to see this match. It never happened.
And it
It
will
never happened.
probably never happen.
I don't see it happen. I see it happening, but in the next few years,
Nah,
once Jessamine Duke and Marina Shafir start building up more,
yeah,
you know, they start developing more in the ring, they get better, and then we'll see it. But as of right now, I kind of just see Shayna Baszler being on her own. Like Jessamine Duke and Marina Shafir don't even come with her to the ring anymore. The
no.
the last time they did was shoot, I don't even remember. It was a takeover.
Was it Takeover? I thought it was just like on a live event.
It was either on a live event or a takeover. The last time I saw them come out with her.
Cause I
And
do remember them coming out a lot on live events, but I don't think I've ever
yeah.
seen them come out on like a takeover or anything
Oh
together.
yeah, they were always with her on a takeover, like because she
Oh,
did the Goldberg style entrance. They filmed her in the
oh,
back. Then
yeah,
Marina Shafir and Jessamine Duke were right there. But like not every time would they come out to the ring with her,
right.
but they go with her and then eventually run out and get involved.
Yeah, yeah. That was
So
like their whole character.
that was their gimmick, basically. That was like their thing.
Speaking of
But like
characters, is WWE destroying characters?
honestly, when people say, "Oh, the Fiend is buried," he's not buried. Okay, there's there's a pattern. There's a pattern with the Fiend.
What's the pattern?
Have you noticed? Huh?
What's the pattern? I want to know.
Every person the Fiend has faced, besides Goldberg, has had a history with Bray Wyatt.
Well, okay, I know that, but
Yes,
Goldberg
that's what I mean.
Goldberg him and Bray had nothing. So why would he fight him for the championship? Why didn't John Cena fight him for the championship? Okay, my whole thing for this is the Fiend should have been the Universal Champion going into WrestleMania against John Cena, and then you have is Bray Wyatt going to end this feud for good, or is John Cena gonna beat Ric Flair's record with 17 world championships?
Right.
That would have been a better story.
I agree. I don't like how they brought Goldberg in like the way they did again. It just Goldberg, stay retired. Go home to your family.
And
You came out of retirement just so your son could watch you wrestle. That happened. Stay gone. You're in the Hall of Fame. Kurt Angle's in the Hall of Fame. He's officially retired. It's I hate when they keep bringing part timers and give them top spots to people besides from people that truly deserve it.
right,
Like again, I don't think they're destroying the character of the Fiend. I think I just don't like how it came to be.
right. I'm also tired of people saying, "Well, the Fiend isn't about championships." It's like, well, it's not really about the championship. It's more like him drawing in John Cena with his 17th world. It's not about the Fiend being champion. It's about drawing other wrestlers in because they want to be the champion. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
it's all a mind game. Like that's the whole point. That's why he got the
exactly.
championship in the
That's
first place.
exactly. Like, yeah, so I don't think they're destroying the character of the Fiend. They're just not booking it
Mishand
right.
they're mishandling the
Yes,
Fiend character.
they're mishandling it. But I feel once we see John Cena and the Fiend, it's going to be a great match regardless.
I'm hoping.
Whether it's for a title or not, it's going to be a great match. I just wish that the title was a factor in the match.
Right, because it draws him in. It
See,
draws him
I would
in.
rather I would rather see Roman Reigns versus Goldberg in a non-title match.
Yeah.
That would be a great match to see. But now the title's on the line, I'm not really interested in it because we all know Roman Reigns is going to win now. We all know
Right.
Roman Reigns become a
Right.
four-time
With the
Universal
Fiend
Champion.
versus John Cena for the championship, you don't know who's gonna win. Is John Cena gonna win it,
Exactly.
or is the Fiend just trying to play games?
Right. See now, like with the whole setup now, it's kind of it's basically destroyed.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
No pun
It,
intended. But
it's been it's destroyed.
yeah, it is. It really is.
What I would do is I would give the Fiend a rematch on SmackDown, have him just beat the living crap out of Goldberg, be
Yeah.
like, all right, I know your shtick now, Goldberg. I got you.
Yeah.
And
Um.
get the title back to him and still have Goldberg versus Roman Reigns.
Right. Yeah, you can still do that match. Just don't have it for the
Yeah,
championship because we all know Reigns is
exactly.
gonna win it. Like, what's the point in this? Well,
Right.
I know what the point is. It's because Goldberg came out on SmackDown and called out
Yeah,
the Fiend and got a huge reaction to it. So they're like, "Oh my God, he's going over, he's over." Like he's not over. He's a nostalgia pop at this point. Like that's all he is.
exactly.
That's all
That's
Goldberg
exactly what
is.
Goldberg is. He's a nostalgia pop. Just
Yeah,
like when Kurt Angle shows up, it's a nostalgia pop. It's not because he's over.
right. That's
He's
why I was when
just
McFoley
it's
comes back.
nostalgia. Like if The Rock comes back, it's a nostalgia pop. Yes, The Rock may be over with some people, but
It's
it's just
always
a
gonna be over.
it's
Like let's not
it's
even.
it's just a nostalgia pop. Or like
It
Hulk
is.
Hogan, a
Yeah,
nostalgia pop.
nostalgia pop.
Paige,
Stone Cold
I
Steve
know
Austin.
Paige is young, but it's a nostalgia pop.
I disagree with that.
What about
with
Punk?
with with Paige.
What about Punk?
I also disagree with that because
Okay.
you got to think Paige is still young. You know, she still has a lot of time to get healthy and come back.
Mhm.
Um, CM Punk still he's not really as old as I think everyone thinks he is.
Right. He's only in
Um,
his early 40s.
yeah, late 30s, early 40s. Like he still has some time. If he wants to come back for another couple years, he can.
Right.
I don't believe that they're nostalgia pops. I honestly don't think that. Usually nostalgia pops are people who have been gone for so long. Punk has only been gone for what,
Since
9 years?
2014.
Oh no, yeah, so no, 6 years. It's really
Yeah.
not a long time.
Right. But
I
like,
mean, 2014, it really isn't that long ago if you think about it.
no, but yeah, true. It's, I don't know. it kind of feels like a nostalgia pop to me because, like, they want Punk to come back, and then he shows up, and everyone just goes crazy. It's like, oh, he's back now.
He
Like,
might. He might come back.
I can see it happening. I just don't see how. So,
Well, I mean, think about it. John Cena's back. Maybe he'll come on and attack him at WrestleMania.
maybe. Also, Jeff Hardy's back.
Yeah.
Jeff Hardy's been cleared to wrestle. He also said on October 3rd, he got arrested, as we all know.
Right.
October 4th, for the very first time in his life ever, he issued himself an inpatient rehab, which I gotta say, I'm happy for Jeff.
Which means he's growing. He's growing as a person.
He's maturing.
Yes.
He's not the same as he was from 2007.
He's not that same 28-year-old kid who's like, I can rule the world. I can do whatever I want.
Why
He's
not?
not that.
Right. He's matured.
Yeah.
He doesn't need Big Brother Matt anymore. So
Speaking of Matt Hardy,
he's all elite.
AEW confirmed.
Yes.
So I'm gonna watch Dynamite tonight. This will come out on Friday. So we're recording this on Wednesday. So tonight is AEW Dynamite. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna see if he appears on Dynamite.
Matt and Nick Jackson were in his latest YouTube video, so we'll see.
Yep. Hoping, man.
But with the Jeff Hardy, he said during his interview with Renee Young, he's like, things will be different now. So I'm thinking Jeff Hardy's going to turn heel.
You think so?
I don't doubt it. When he says something like it'll be different, I think Jeff is going to be a heel.
Yeah.
I love Jeff as a heel in TNA. I think if WWE put the reins on him to be a heel, I think he can be an excellent heel.
Heel champion? Him versus Roman Reigns? That'd be a good match.
Funny thing you say that.
Oh, jeez.
Funny thing. Renee Young asked him, what's the one match that you want to have in WWE? And he said Roman Reigns.
Okay, I didn't even know he said that. I was just... Wow.
Well,
that's
I watched the backstage thing on WWE on Fox on YouTube.
Right.
And Jeff Hardy was talking about matches that he'd like to have, and he said Roman Reigns. So
I did not watch that.
Funny you say
that's
Roman
weird.
Reigns.
Well, I mean, he's gonna be champion after WrestleMania, so maybe like Money in the Bank or Extreme Rules or something. They'll have that match.
I'd say have Jeff win Money in the Bank. Have him be a face at first. Turn him heel when he cashes in. Pull a Punk. Pull a CM Punk.
That'd be amazing.
He'll look into the hard cam before he hits the twist of fate. Hey Phil, how you doing? Boom.
All right, so we're gonna skip one of these that I put on here.
Are we gonna skip the number one contenders match because we already know?
It got canceled. Boo. We're gonna go right to Elimination Chamber predictions. So we're recording this on Wednesday. There might be another match or two made on SmackDown. So we're just gonna go through the 6 that they already
the whole
have.
card is not the whole card is not up yet.
Right. And of course, card subject to change.
The whole card comes up before Sunday. We'll do a little bonus episode.
Yeah, we'll do a bonus episode
with the rest of the predictions. We're not going to redo the predictions.
Right.
We're going to do the rest of them that aren't confirmed today.
Right. So okay, so we're gonna go from 1 to 6. How it's on Wikipedia. So here we go. The first one they have up here, because I think it's the first one they had officially announced.
Mm-hmm. Is it
It's the Elimination Chamber match, yeah.
Oh, okay. The women's?
Yeah. It's the only one. Oh, well, there's a tag team one.
Well, no, there's the SmackDown Tag Team Titles Elimination Chamber match.
Yeah, I don't really count. Anyway, so we got Natalia versus Liv Morgan versus Shayna Baszler versus Asuka versus Ruby Riott versus Sarah Logan. Elimination Chamber match for a Raw Women's Championship match at WrestleMania 36 in April. Who do you got?
We already know who's gonna win. We already know Shayna Baszler is gonna win. I want Natalia to win, but I know for a fact Shayna Baszler is gonna win.
I'm tired of Natalia. She should really retire.
I think she should go to AEW. That's
I disagree.
well, not like as like an on-screen talent. I'd say more like as a trainer. You know.
I still disagree.
All right.
She,
Well, my
okay.
prediction is Shayna Baszler. So.
My thing is with Natalia, she should stay with WWE and train the next generation of women.
At the PC or the
Yeah.
Performance Center, yeah.
Yeah.
Which I wouldn't have a problem with that actually.
Actually,
I
have a female trainer.
Well, it's not like they don't.
Well, I mean, Natalia. I mean, she's from the legacy of the heart. I mean, come on now.
She's the only
She
female
went through the dungeon.
She's the only female to do it.
Exactly.
Well, at least the only female to graduate from the Hart Family Dungeon.
She is a heart. She went through the dungeon. She graduated the dungeon.
I feel
anyone,
at least give her one final good run.
If anyone is qualified to train, it's Natalia.
Agreed. But my prediction is Shayna Baszler.
I'm also going Shayna Baszler.
We already know she's gonna win. It's no brainer.
Well, 3 of the people used to be in the Riot Squad, and I'm sure they're just gonna do a whole lot of infighting. So
exactly, they're gonna do something to,
get them all eliminated.
Yeah, and then gonna,
because Liv Morgan is finally doing good. Ruby Riott and Sarah Logan are not doing anything.
No.
I don't care what anybody says.
Liv Morgan has gotten a lot better. I loved her stuff when she was in the Riot Squad, but like now that she's like improved her character, it's been so much better.
And she's not just a ripoff of Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're both picking Shayna for that one.
Mm-hmm.
So we have Braun Strowman, who is the current WWE Intercontinental Champion, in a 3-on-1 handicap match versus Shinsuke Nakamura, Cesaro, and Sami Zayn for the championship. Who do you got?
Strowman hasn't had the title for much longer, but he's got 3 opponents. And it doesn't say it's a 3-on-1 tag, so it's a 3-on-1 tornado.
Yeah.
Handicap match is what I'm assuming, because it doesn't. Because if it was
guess.
a 3-on-1 tag, it would say 3-on-1 tag.
Yeah, you think
but
so.
Most handicap matches nowadays, they're tags.
Yeah.
I think it's stupid, because back then, it wasn't like that.
No.
So if it is a 3-on-1 tag, then Strowman's got it in the bag. But if it's not, I'm going to say whoever pins Strowman is taking the title.
Right.
I think that's going to cause a lot of controversy and tension between them.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Might get a rematch at WrestleMania.
Possibly. I'm going with Braun Strowman because I feel like they're going to do good together. But the fact that whoever pins Braun gets the title, I think that's going to be like, well, I want the championship. You two just beat him up and I'll pin him and I'll take the title. I don't think they're going to like that.
Okay, so I have a little bit of a story combined with it.
Go right ahead.
So, I think Strowman's going to lose.
Okay.
And I think Sami Zayn's going to pin him. Which then causes infighting with him and Shinsuke. Sami turns face a couple weeks before WrestleMania. And then we have a Fatal 4-Way. No, we have Fatal 5-Way. Strowman, Nakamura, Cesaro, Sami Zayn, and Sami's best friend, Kevin Owens.
You think Kevin Owens is going to come to SmackDown?
Well, then I think they're going to switch the IC title and the United States Championship again. So the
So
IC's back on
you
Raw.
think that okay?
So he'll stay on
A
Raw.
little switcheroo,
Yeah.
switcheroo of the
So
titles.
I'm saying Sami Zayn wins the Intercontinental Championship.
I mean, it would be his first singles title in WWE.
Yeah.
I mean, he won the NXT Championship, but after that, he did nothing.
True.
So, actually, you know what? I'm gonna say Sam. Yeah. Actually, no. I'm sticking with Braun Strowman.
Braun Strowman.
I can't.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a hard thing to predict because, like,
It is.
because you have 3-on-1, and whoever wins the match for the team gets the belt. So it's like,
Okay.
I'm rooting for Sami Zayn, but I think Braun's got this in the bag until Mania.
All right. So we got Miz and Morrison, who are the current WWE SmackDown Tag Team Champions, versus the New Day, versus the Usos, versus Heavy Machinery, versus Lucha House Party, Lindsay Dorado, and Grand Metalik, versus Ziggler and Rude, and an Elimination Chamber match for the Tag Team Champions.
Okay, this match I'm pretty excited for.
You too. We haven't had a Tag Team Elimination Chamber since, what, 2015?
Yeah, and the New Day were in the first one too.
Yeah,
It
didn't they
was
win?
New Day. It was the New Day primetime. Yes, because it technically it was all three members of the New Day. They didn't really
Oh,
specify
yeah.
because remember Woods got involved because originally it was supposed to be Kofi and Big E, and then Woods got involved, and because it was the New Day, the primetime players, Tyson Kidd and Cesaro, Lucha Dragons, and the Ascension.
Yeah,
That match was great.
it was. I loved it. Oh, yeah,
Well,
because then... Well, no,
here's
because then you had the Los Matadores, because they had El Torito in that match, too.
oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I totally forgot about Los Matadores.
I was going to say, I'm like...
Oh,
Yeah. So who do you got for this match?
okay. But here's the factor with the New Day. They don't have Xavier Woods.
No, he's out.
But I don't know if he's been cleared to come back. If
Currently
I
he's
don't.
not. He's still on the IR right now.
I feel like they're. I feel like he is cleared, but they're waiting for the right moment to bring him back. And I think
Elimination Chamber would be the best way to bring him back.
And here's the thing: Xavier Woods turns heel on the New Day.
Stop it! Stop it!
Hold on.
No.
Hold on. Just hear me out. Just hear me out.
You
The New
say
Day
this
breaks
all
up.
the time.
Hold on, because it's good. The New Day breaks up, right? Big E goes on his own, goes to Raw, wins the IC title again. And then we have this huge feud between Kofi and Xavier Woods. And it culminates not at WrestleMania. No, we're not getting that match at WrestleMania. WWE brings back No Mercy in September. Okay? And they have a loser leaves WWE. Xavier loses and goes to AEW as Austin Creed.
That's stupid.
Is it?
Yes, because the New Day, they've said all the time they're never breaking up.
That's what every team has said. Oh, we're not breaking up. Next week, bam, split up. I'm going for Miz and Morrison.
The New Day have been a team since 2014. 6 years.
I know.
They're actual friends, and none of them want the group to split up.
It doesn't hurt to try to make a prediction like that.
It does, because they're never splitting up. They'll go for singles titles, but they're still gonna be the New Day.
All right. Well, forget I said all that. I'm still going with Miz. I'm going with Miz and Morrison. Forget I told that little storyline. I thought it would be great.
Why would that be great? They're like the best tag team in the world right now. What are you
And
talking?
then eventually they come back together because they realize they can't live without each other.
But you can't have them go to AEW then have them come back because Vince will hate Xavier Woods
No,
forever.
here's the thing. The first night on AEW, Austin Creed just gets his ass whooped by Pac. Go back to WWE, you bastard! And then he's done being all elite.
No, nope, no. Um,
At
no.
all in two.
I'm going with Heavy Machinery.
What?
Yes, and I'll tell you why. So, Otis has been having this little thing with Mandy.
Yeah.
I think because Dolph Ziggler's in this match, Otis is gonna go on a tear,
You think
and
he's like
he's
gonna go like full heel, like just destroy? He's definitely gonna go after Ziggler. That's
heel tendencies, but staying a face. Heel tendencies, but staying a face.
right. I mean, he's definitely gonna go after Ziggler, no doubt.
Oh, of course. But
Oh yeah.
I think it's gonna go on a tear, and I think he's gonna show Mandy because I know the whole thing with wasn't Mandy's fault, it was Dolph's fault.
Oh yeah.
Uh, but I really think if Otis wins the tag team titles with Tucker, then he and Mandy will actually be together.
I mean,
Like
that's
to show Dolph that he's not as good as he thinks he is, Yeah.
I don't know if that's better than
So
like
I'm
Xavier
going
Woods getting
heavy
squashed in
machinery.
AEW. I don't know if that's better than Xavier Woods getting squashed in AEW for one episode of Dynamite.
Oh, they have Jim Duggan come back. Anyway,
What?
don't listen to me. No.
No. Here's my prediction.
Oh Jesus.
So Heavy Machinery is gonna go out to the they're gonna film a little segment. They're walking towards the entranceway. They get jumped. They get attacked. No, they're by who? A tag team who comes back that we haven't seen in years. That honestly should have never left.
Crime time.
No, not Crime Time.
That'd be amazing.
No, it's my name is Enzo Amore.
No.
Enzo and Cass.
No.
S-A-W T
No.
soft.
No.
No,
No.
no. It's
Beating up Heavy
Cass,
Machine.
Cass Enzo. It's a no go. It's a no go.
No, I would like them to come back, but I don't want them to beat up Heavy Machinery.
Why not? Big
Because
hosses.
I like Heavy
Two,
Machinery.
two big hosses get jumped by one small dude and one tall dude. Come on. Think
No.
about it. Forget about it.
Now, if they dump Ziggler and Rude, now that'd be amazing. They came
Or if
back
they
and they
jump
beat
New
up
Day,
Ziggler and Rude.
or if they
No,
jump the Day,
no,
or the Usos.
no. They need to stay face. They're not good as heels.
Ooh,
Faces.
no. Have the Dudley boys come back in 3D Heavy Machinery
Oh
in the parking lot.
Oh, well, Bully's not allowed in WWE right now.
Who said we need Bubba? We got Spike.
No, so much no.
Got Spike Dudley.
Or you can get
Spike.
Sign Guy Dudley too. Stop it. No.
What's
No.
wrong with little Spike Dudley?
We're moving on. We're moving on.
Okay.
The Street Profits,
You.
the current WWE Raw Tag Team Champions.
I don't like it.
Stop it. Versus Rollins and Murphy for the championships. Because they want all the smoke.
Rollins and Murphy.
Stop it.
Rollins and Murphy.
You're joking.
Rollins and Murphy.
I'm going Street Profits.
Ew. Why?
Because I like the. Do they want all the smoke?
I don't like the Street Profits.
Love the Street Profits, dude. Come
I
on. Come
should have
on.
stayed in NXT.
Aleister Black versus AJ Styles. No DQ match. Who do you got?
Uh, I think AJ is gonna win. Because you got Gallows and Anderson, so that's gonna be a huge factor. Plus, it's no DQ.
Yeah.
So, but Aleister Black has held his own. See, I don't know. Actually, I'm gonna go with. Nah. Ooh. See, this is a tough match to predict because you technically have a 3-on-1.
I mean, I guess.
I mean, if you think about it, it's technically 3-on-1. It's the OC versus Aleister Black.
I'm going Aleister Black.
I'm going with AJ.
You're really going AJ?
Going AJ.
Okay. Andrade, who is the current WWE United States champion, versus Humberto Carrillo. I can't roll my R's.
Humberto Carrillo.
Good for you. Good job. Show off.
My dog. She jumped on. You bitch. Not funny. Shut up. So Andrade versus Humberto Carrillo versus who?
Oh, it's just them. Andrade versus.
I think Andrade is gonna drop the title, and so Andrade is gonna drop the title, and then him and Angel Garcia are gonna win the tag titles
Garza.
eventually. Angel Garza.
I disagree.
I don't.
I'm going with Andrade, retaining the United States Championship, and then him and Angel still go off and win the Raw Tag Team Championships. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. That's what I think.
So, what's the punishment for this pay-per-view? Hey,
well, I'm already watching In Your House 4.
Yeah, I know you are. You're already watching in your house, but you didn't have to. You chose to watch that.
Yeah, I don't really know why, but
or you just randomly chose to watch in your house.
Actually, you know what? We'll make that the punishment for losing the AEW predictions.
So I mean, you lost the AEW predictions, so I mean,
yeah. So I'll keep doing that. For this one though,
was that the last match on the card that's confirmed?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, just making sure. See, I don't know what would be a punishment. I mean,
I'm hold on. I'm looking something up here.
All right.
WrestlePalooza 1998 from ECW.
It's that bad?
It's number. Well, I guess number 2 worst. From ECW.
What's the number 1 worst ECW pay? December to December?
No, the original ECW, not the
right.
remake.
Right.
Well, it just says 2 out of 10 worst WrestlePalooza 1998, because then number 1 is the best, and it's Heatwave 1998. So,
okay.
WrestlePalooza 1998 from ECW.
Original ECW, kids.
Yeah.
Blood, guts, sex, and violence.
This one is the main. Guess it's not a main event, but there's a match between Rob Van Dam and Sabu.
Ooh, that doesn't sound too bad.
Their match was unusual. This is according to the Sportster on their website. Their match was unusually boring to the point where the crowd started chanting for the Junkyard Dog.
What?
That's right.
Junkyard.
They appeared for JYD.
What?
Yeah, they chanted for JYD, man.
Oh my gosh.
In a Rob Van Dam and Sabu match, they chanted for JYD.
That's what. That
You know,
I'm lost of words.
the main event shows Shane Douglas. This is his only defense of the ECW title on pay-per-view. The only one is this one. He only defended the title once on pay-per-view. That's it.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So, you know, there you go.
Oh, okay.
Rest of the
Well,
1998.
I hope you're ready to watch it, Jared.
I'm not watching it. You're gonna watch it because I'm gonna win,
I'm not watching it. No,
dude. I'm gonna win this. You're gonna have to see the crowd chant for JYD and ECW.
nah, dude. Nah, dude. I'm gonna win AEW and WWE predictions this year.
Oh god.
It's gonna be fun predicting WrestleMania, considering there's rumored to be 16 matches.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot, man.
It's gonna be a long night for WrestleMania.
It really is. It really truly is.
I,
It's gonna
I
be
don't know
crazy.
if I can stay up for that long watching 16 matches.
Oh, I can.
I mean, I know I can, but like, it'll be hard.
I'll do it for you.
No, I can do it on my own. I know
Okay.
how to.
All right.
I know how to stay up and watch a match.
All right. All right. So, that's gonna be it for us on this episode. Thank you everybody for watching. I'm dying now apparently.
Oh God, you got COVID-19.
Yep.
Whatever. Got coronavirus.
So yeah. So hopefully we're back weekly now, like we used to be.
Yes, we should be.
Episode 35 next week.
Oh.
Don't know what we're gonna talk about yet, but you know, we'll see. When's WrestleMania? April what? 4th,
April
5th,
3rd?
3rd? Is it 3rd?
I think so.
And
Let me
then
look it up.
we got the draft at the end of the month. It's gonna be fun.
I'll look it up right now. It's
All right.
April 5th.
April 5th. That's what I thought.
So April 4th is Takeover.
Yep.
Takeover Tampa.
Should we do predictions for Takeover Tampa?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, are you gonna watch Takeover?
If we do predictions for it, I will.
Oh yeah. Okay. We'll definitely
All right.
do predictions then.
Cool. I don't know. All right, sounds good.
Fortnite?
No, I gotta go eat dinner. And then in an hour is Dynamite. So.
Oh, that's right.
Thank everybody for watching or listening or whatever. Whatever you're doing at the moment. For Aaron, Matthew, Amit, I'm Jared Logan Weathers. Good night.